The mother and son charged in connection with the death of 18-year-old Caroline Heinz will make their first court appearance August 31st. Royce Moser is charged with homicide. State police say he stabbed his girlfriend, then left her body and car in California borough. His mother, Rachel Moser, has also been charged. Police say she helped her son try to cover up the crime. Both are in the Washington County Jail. Heinz was a recent Peters Township High School graduate and about to start her freshman year at Penn West, California. And this afternoon, Caroline Heinz's parents released a statement. In it, they write, "This is a parent's worst nightmare. It has been devastating for family, friends, and the whole community. Caroline was loved by all. She was a kind, smart, beautiful girl. We want justice for our sweet Caroline." The tragedy is sparking difficult conversations tonight about violence in young relationships.
To be clear, police have not said there was a history of abuse between Heinz and her boyfriend, and nothing suggests that she or her family could have predicted what happened.
But domestic violence experts say this tragedy is an opportunity to talk to young people about healthy relationships and about where they can turn if they ever feel unsafe. Shelley Bortz reports.
They look like so many other young couples, dressed up, smiling together at prom. This week, police say 18-year-old Caroline Heinz was killed by her boyfriend. We don't know what their relationship was like behind this picture, and police have not described a history of domestic violence. But her death has opened a conversation about something experts say young people need to hear. Abuse isn't always physical, and it is never the victim's responsibility.
Statistics is 16 to 24 is the age group that reports teen dating violence or intimate partner violence more than any other age group. So know you're not alone, and know that it's not your fault.
Rhonda Fleming with Women's Center and Shelter of Greater Pittsburgh says it can be threats, intimidation, isolation, or someone trying to control where their partner goes, who they see, or what they do. And experts say those behaviors can happen in relationships at any age.
I would say to know those kind of signs, the ones who are telling you how to dress, where to go, who you can be with, who you cannot be with, someone who is constantly putting you down, berating you, someone who's condescending to you, calling you out of your name. All of those are warning signs of a potentially abusive relationship.
The message here isn't that someone should have seen something in Caroline's relationship. We simply don't know that. The message is for every young person watching. If a relationship ever makes you feel afraid, controlled, or unsafe, you deserve help, and you don't have to handle it alone.
And it's okay to reach out. We have a 24-hour hotline, we have a text-to-chat line, and all over the internet there are options for safety. We highly recommend people to download the app Blue Sky. It can tell you where to find help, whether anywhere in the United States.
And for families, Fleming says it's less about looking for something they may have missed and more about making sure their child knows they have somewhere safe to turn without fear of judgment, even if that person isn't a parent.
Ask a friend if you trust that person. Talk about it. Do not feel this is something you have to keep to yourself. It is okay to find that trusted adult or a trusted friend, and if not, use a public service. Use a domestic violence shelter, use a hotline, call and get help.
Caroline's story belongs to her, and the investigation will determine what exactly happened. But the hope is the conversation her death has started reaches another young person who may need to hear it. Shelley Bortz, KDKA-TV News.